You know, we say that when we're talking about good leaders and developing leaders, that there's no such thing as a good leader that doesn't have followers. And an important piece that we do in leadership development is followership measurement. I have a really good coach that was talking with the CEO that she was working with, and she said, "How do you see yourself?" And he said, very proudly, "I see myself as a general." And Judy said, "Well, there's one problem with this general, you don't have any troops." And so it's true that good leaders need followers. But the other problem is bullies need followers also, don't they? Can't be a bully by yourself. And so there are certainly people that become and are followers of bullies through their own choice or through being chosen. And there are people, I could tell, you know, the people that were so afraid in the group of the woman that was being coached, I could tell why they had been chosen by her or why they were staying there. And these are some of the people, and you'll recognize if you think about bullies you know or you've known, or situations that you've been in and you've seen around you, that really foster and help bullies grow the same as if they were in a petri dish in a lab. And that's the good person. And unfortunately, and I hate to use the term, but it often is the good girls. And they've been raised to be that way. Good book out for women, particularly young women, called Nice Girls Don't Get the Corner Office. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a conqueror necessarily, but it means that what gets you ahead at the beginning of your career is being a good, nice girl to do it, and being forgiven, and will overlook that aggression and will go on even after it happens over and over and over. They're more likely. Rich knows someone, and I know someone that's a bully, and the bully did, it's worked out now. He knows that he had to change his behavior. Does the bully need to necessarily believe that he was wrong to change his behavior? No. What you want is that change in behavior so that everybody can thrive and go on. And in this case, this bully was an attorney. Can you believe this was another attorney? And he'd been an attorney in an energy company and a lobbyist for many, many, many years. And it was unbelievable that his assistant, one of his administrative assistants, and had worked for him for a while, said, "Well, I finally had it." And as they say in the South, she said, "He's plucked my last nerve, and I'm done now." And he had an apartment that was in the capital city where he would go to do work. She said, "I've put up with a lot over the years, but when he told me I had to scrub the floor on my hands and knees, I just couldn't take it anymore." Unbelievable, wouldn't you think, that this had gone on this many, but it had. It had. I don't know if George believes to this day that he was wrong, but George had to change his behavior. Seen bullies and where they've changed their behavior, and the people that have sponsored the coaching say, "Well, Art is much better and things are fine and Art's team is much better now, but I think he's playing a game. I don't think he really believes it." And the answer to that is, does it matter? We're not talking a matter of religious faith. We're talking about behaving properly and about changing behavior and about treating people well and allowing everybody to thrive.